Generally speaking, I think that Western media can be very good. Now, I think if one outlet consistently pushes its own interests, then it will be easy to spot. They won't get away with it. Of course, there's a lot of so-called journalism pushing their own interests. For example, in France, you have a number of news channels who have employed far-right shock jocks, for example, to try to boost their ratings or indeed their clicks. But again, this kind of corrupt journalism is very easy to spot, and not least of all because there's also very good quality journalism around as well. I think people will still trust mainstream media coverage. Having said that, I think that social media has introduced an alternative to those news outlets, not least of all through what is called citizen journalism. You have an awful lot of things that can be documented instantly, not least of all in war zones, for example. I think the war on Gaza is a prime example of that, where you have people with their smartphones documenting the horrors they're going through and posting them on social media, and that can be accessible instantly. And that's the main difference, I think, instant access. Bias is, of course, a highly contentious word, and it can be argued over forever. For example, conservatives might see a report as too liberal, and liberals might look at the exact same report and think it's too conservative, and there can be a huge number of people in the middle who will have a certain degree of bias as well. But I think the key to combat any bias is to look at facts and facts alone. And I would say that the joy of the world we live in is that we can collect facts at an incredibly quick speed. Now, AI might change all that, but at the moment I'm not going to be too negative about this.